morning, and we begin with the loss of a music icon, Prince, dying suddenly at the age of 57.
It happened at his sprawling compound near Minneapolis.
Marci Gonzalez is there. Good morning, Marci.
Hi, Ryan and Diane. Throughout the early morning hours, we've seen people coming by here, leaving flowers. We see people hanging up a sign right now, leaving purple balloons. Everyone just still waiting to learn what caused Prince's death and reflecting on that unrivaled talent he shared with the world. Yeah, you know, the loss just feels so personal to so many people because across generations, people just felt so connected to his songs, and that's what we've been seeing on Twitter and hearing from celebrities and hearing from people who are gathered out here this morning. Ryan and Diane.
And Marci, of course, the big question now is what happened here? What caused his death? What's the latest in that investigation?
Yeah, you know, there are no real clues in the 911 call, so we don't have any real information on what could have led to his death. Ryan and Diane.
All right, we'll await the results of that autopsy. Marci Gonzalez, live in Chanhassen, Minnesota. Marci, thank you.
And Prince signed his first record deal. He was just a teenager. His music and his lyrics transcend genres and generations.
And there could be more to come. Experts say Prince recorded up to 2,000 tracks that he never released, a treasure trove kept in vaults at his compound. ABC's Byron Pitts has more on the superstar who left an unforgettable mark on rock, funk, and soul. New York.
And one of Prince's most memorable performances was the Super Bowl halftime show. Death is still dominating the chatter on social media, no surprise. Twitter says there were 6 million tweets about Prince in just the first 7 hours of his passing.
Of amazing performances, and from the beginning to the end, he was a superstar all the way through. Well, on to other news. President Obama has arrived in London, where he and the First Lady...
Taking a look at the weather now, the storms that drenched Texas.
Still ahead, developing overnight. A student dies after a fight in a school bathroom. The new details just in.
And your voice? The race for the White House has taken a sharp turn into North Carolina with the state's so-called bathroom law sparking a political brawl on the campaign trail.
The latest war of words now has Ted Cruz accusing Donald Trump of being politically correct. ABC's Bazi has the latest. Good morning, Bazi.
Good morning. Even use a teleprompter. Ryan, Diane?
Well, that would be interesting. Bazi live in Washington. Bazi, thank you.
When we come back, the passing of a legend. The world is remembering
in San Francisco. Another look at our top story. Prince's sudden death at 57 still stinking in for friends and fans around the world.
An autopsy is scheduled for today. Prince died at his compound near Minneapolis days
in downtown Minneapolis.
Dan, thank you. Classes will be held today with grief counselors on hand at a high school in Wilmington, Delaware, where a 16-year-old student died yesterday after a violent fight in the girls' bathroom.
He added that he thought the payment was worth it.
Well, the Army is now investigating a training exercise gone very wrong. To sports now, the Cubs' Jake Arrieta has pitched his second no-hitter of his
noon right here on ABC.
Up next in the Pulse, all things Prince, the tributes pouring in. Time now to check the Pulse. Prince fans have been gathering all across the country to celebrate his life and his music, of course.
That's right, hundreds of people. And Broadway is also remembering Prince.
Cast members of the huge hit Hamilton busted into a foot-stomping tribute. Take a look at this. Jennifer Hudson.
Man, 75 octaves she's got, I guess. His Purple Highness has also graced our presence right here in our own studios. This is incredible.
That's right. Prince made a number of appearances on ABC's The View, including 4 years ago in 2012, during which he gave us a brief glimpse of his sense of humor in an exchange with our very own Barbara Walters.
And when you go on stage, you're a different person. But off stage, you're very quiet and very mysterious. What is that all about?
I'm just that way around you.
You so rarely got to see his personality. People love that moment. And during that same appearance, he also discussed Bruce Springsteen.
I think I may be able to help.